8:49 now. The 2012 Oak Street Po' Boy Festival is this Sunday, and one of the newest participants has a great location right in the middle of the festival. Breads on Oak is a recently opened bakery with some of the freshest pastries and straight from the oven loaves around. And joining us this morning is baker and owner Sean O'Mahony. Sean, thank you for joining us this morning. Really appreciate you coming in.
Glad to be here.
Tell us a little bit about Breads on Oak. It's a bakery, but what do you guys do there?
We're a traditional European bakery. We make old world style hearth oven breads. For example, our French baguette, it's long fermentations, all wild yeast. The same with our French country bread, which is a mix of rye, very long fermentation, slow mixing so the gluten isn't overdeveloped like you might get in commercial breads.
Okay.
Large holes inside. It really develops the flavor.
No, and these are not something you're going to find in just most grocery stores.
No.
Bakery. This is something that's pretty unique to your bakery.
It is. It's a skill that New Orleans had hundreds of years ago. 100 years ago, New Orleans was the place to go for the best breads in America. They had over 300 French journeymen that were bakers, and more French bakers per capita than any other city.
No kidding.
We had the oldest bakery in America was on Bourbon Street.
Really?
Yeah. And the skill with the commercialization process, the skill sort of went away in Europe. It's still going strong, but it's coming back to America. And that's what I wanted to bring back.
So what are some of the things that you can get there? I mean, pretty staples of most bakeries, or do you have some unique items that you could probably only get at Breads on Oak?
Right. The breads are the most unique. They're deep crusts, large pockets inside, soft, moist crumb. It's the type of bread you would find if you went into Paris and stopped at a boulangerie and sat down and had a cup of espresso or cappuccino and a real French baguette.
And you guys actually serve great coffee over there.
I appreciate that. It's fair trade, organic coffee.
That is good coffee. I want to show you this loaf because I don't know if it's kind of hidden there from the camera, but look at this thing. What is this called?
Okay, that's called epi. And that's actually a baguette that has been covered with sesame seeds and cut in the shape of a wheat.
That is so cool. And you said it's not, I thought it was individual pieces, but it's whole
piece.
Loaf.
And the scoring is what makes, actually shows the skill of the boulanger. So how this is actually crafted, how these baguettes are scored, that's the final part of the baking process that shows off the skill of the actual boulanger.
You got a few croissants here?
These are croissants. These are what's called laminated doughs.
Laminated doughs.
And that's because it's, you can see just many, many layers of dough, and I hate to mention it, butter.
Oh, yes.
But it's just decadent.
That's what
you have to try this. And as a matter of fact,
okay, well, if I have to.
What we're going to do for the Po' Boy Fest
That's what I wanted to ask you about. Okay. That's good, by the way.
Oh, that's good, huh?
Delicious. Yeah, what are you going to be doing for Po' Boy Fest? This is going to be your first year participating. You guys are brand new.
It's our first year.
And so you guys are kind of going out with or coming into it with a bang.
We are. We're looking forward to it. Not too sure what to expect. We're sort of at the end of Oak Street between Giacomo's and Cowbell.
Right.
On the corner of Monroe. They're large blue shutters. What we're going to do is we have one po' boy that's an eggplant and walnut pesto on sort of a baguette type po' boy. Okay. So we're making all our own breads for the fest. The other one is over the top. It's a seafood au gratin on a croissant po' boy.
So
very decadent.
It's going to be a po' boy of the croissant. Is it a special type of dough, or is it a special type of...
It's a special dough that we're going to make for it and roll it out, and then we'll cover it with a seafood au gratin, compliments of La Crêpe Nanou, who's a partner of ours, a customer of ours that we also provide bread to.
That sounds delicious. Pastries, you got coffee, you got sandwiches, breads. So hit up Breads on Oak, and also make sure you check them out on this Sunday for the Po' Boy Fest. Sean O'Mahony, appreciate you coming in.
Thanks very much for having me.
Thank you so much. Delicious food, delicious coffee. Keep it right here. We'll have a final check of weather straight ahead.